What is going on, everybody? You already know it's not Wednesday. It's not 9:30. It is Monday. Why are we here? With the 215 boys are live, unfiltered, raw, off the chains. It's Monday night. It is Monday Night Football. My name is Paul Spencer, and that is the showstopper, Cowboy Dave. Davey, what is going on, brother?
Are you sure it's not Wednesday night at 9:30? Am I missing something here? What's going on here, bro?
Hey, Dave, don't tell me that, brother, because I've been waiting all damn weekend for Monday Night Football, okay?
Waiting all day for Monday night.
Yeah, the best thing about it, Carrie Underwood comes on there, gets me hyped up, ready to go because she's a my candy, of course, we know that. But I've been waiting.
She's not Liv Morgan, but we get it.
You know what? She's pretty damn close, Dave. She's pretty damn close, you know. But Dave, hey, we got a game tonight, man. Monday Night Football, 3-2 Cowboys. Visit the sunny view visits of L.A. out there. The Chargers 2-2. Dave, what do we see tonight, man?
I don't know what we're going to see tonight. I know little Austin Eckler tonight. Like I heard he's going to coming back, and I heard Joey Bosa. I heard Bosa's coming back. So I don't know what's the deal is going on here. I mean, my gosh.
Why does everybody have to come back right when we play them? They're on.
It's just our luck. It's just our luck. It's the way it rolls. I get it.
I get it. Hey, you got to beat the team in front of you. So you know what? On paper, it's fine. Show up.
I'm so used to calling them the San Diego Chargers, the LA Chargers thing. I'm just not. I'm not used to it yet.
You know what? That's funny thing. You're right, Dave. Like certain teams we call certain aspects. We won't go down the line of what they are. But when I was putting something on Twitter today, I was like, the 215 boys live. Pregame, postgame, Cowboys versus the Saint. I was like, no, wait, not San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers. Wait a minute, what's going on?
It's like saying the Oakland Raiders, the Washington Redskins. I mean, all these teams changing their names. It's like, what? Who are we playing tonight?
I did that last week when I was talking about Ken's show. I said, those damn Oakland. I mean, what are they? Oh, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Vegas Raiders. Well, they were the Oakland Raiders. They were the Los Angeles Raiders. Yeah. And now they're the Las Vegas.
But you know what, Dave? Hey, listen, I have good points and bad points about this show. We'll be on here for about 25 minutes here, 30 tops. But, Dave, this is a revenge game. I mean, boy wonder, Dollar Store Kellen Moore is over across the country in, beautiful L.A. now, calling the plays, Dave. What do you think? What do you think is going through that mind right now, Dave?
I wish I knew. The boy wonder is probably licking his chops saying, I know what they're going to do. I know what they're going to call. I know McCarthy like a book,
I said that, last week, Dave, I was telling a friend today, we were talking, and he's like, man, what do you think this game is about? I was like, well, it's a rival game, between coaches here because damn well McCarthy has a chip on his shoulder. Kellen Moore has a chip on his shoulder, Dave, where they can just picture both of them in Jerry Jones's office sitting there with their hands up like this, and Mike McCarthy saying, no, he's got to go. I want to be the play caller. And Kellen Moore saying, I'm the better play caller. Reap what you sow if you let me go. Dave, something's got to give here.
Let Schottenheimer call the plays and let McCarthy just coach. I'd be okay with that, to be honest with you.
You know what? At this point, Dave, the way I've been seeing this offense move the ball, the play calling, I'm very fond of those words. Let that happen because Mike McCarthy is just not calling the plays right now. He's not putting Dak in a position right now because you got to go with your quarterback's advantages, Dave.
He's such an old school coach. I mean, it's so obvious. I mean,
very true.
He's not up with the times. That's for sure.
And exactly. I read something on one of the a chat that I forgot where I was sitting there bored as hell, and I looked up a chat, and this guy really made a valid point, and I gave him a thumbs up on his chat today. He said, and I think we said this a couple of weeks, Dave, where McCarthy's been out of the league for 5 years basically before he came back to the Cowboys. Dave, times have changed. Plays have evolved.
Well, guys are faster, and quarterbacks, read their the progressions quicker. And I think back then when he had Aaron Rodgers, it wasn't the game wasn't as fast as it is now. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean the game has evolved. I mean that's just like me, saying, hey, you know what, hey team, guess what? I remember when I coached back in 2012. I'm going to bring back the wishbone tonight because I think it'll work.
It's kind of like when Joe Gibbs tried. It was kind of like when Joe Gibbs tried to come back and coach again. It just didn't work out for him.
Yeah, certain teams, certain coaches have that like old school value. It does work sometimes. It can work in the trenches. The one thing that I would like to see is like going back to the Denver days where Gary Kubiak ran that zone deep, that zone block, zone run. Great. That's something that'll work. But running the same plays and it doesn't hurt. It really does hurt when you have a quarterback that really is not designed to run a West Coast
Well,
offense like
well,
that.
I don't think he's using Dak to his strengths. That's the problem. And that we know, and Dak's good on the run. Dak's, he's good with the play action pass. That's what Dak does best. And they're doing this, 3-step drop, and they're doing, trying to find receivers, and that's not Dak's game. It's just not. We know what Dak's about.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
you hate to say it, but you go back and look at Kellen Moore, Dave. The 2 years he was here, co-running the plays as the OC, real OC, named OC. This team put up 35 points a game, Dave.
That's what I was saying. I mean, with Kellen Moore here, we were putting up 35, 40 points a game with, and we were the highest offense in the league.
Yeah,
And now all of a sudden we're not there anymore. If it wasn't for our defense putting up points, we wouldn't be where we are. I mean,
of course. I mean, something's got to give here because you go back and you look at Kellen Moore's offense. Yeah, you know what? Dak did turn the ball over a lot, but you know what? He put him in positions to do what he does: get out of the pocket, roll out, find the
mhm,
receiver. You can't have a quarterback that's sit in the pocket with a 3-step, 5-step drop. And
mhm,
his number one, bugaboo is reading defenses. He doesn't read the
mhm,
progression, so you got to get him on the roll. To
mhm.
keep plays alive. You have the wide receivers keep it alive, Dave. That's what scares me about this.
I mean, and plus he doesn't have 21 either anymore. That was his you know his bread and butter. I'm saying, like, he would roll out, 21 would be there, bang, or Schultz would be there, bang. And,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they're not there anymore. I mean,
yeah,
but
you know what?
he has weapons. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he does
Right.
have weapons to work with, but I just don't think they're using him to his advantage. I just don't.
No, I agree with that. I mean, what you said goes 100% true. You're missing, your key. Dave, if you're not on my show, we're not doing a show together, man. I'm looking to the side like, where the hell is he? You know what I mean? Where's my
Right?
man at?
Exact.
You know,
Yep.
but
Yep.
Dave, it's week 6, man. You know what I mean? You've got to get that chemistry down, Dave. Somehow, like,
I,
Dave, if we don't do a
I,
show, I'm going to call you and say, hey, Dave, you know what? Can we go over the notes on the show here? You got to do that. But to me, Dak is just like, you know what? I'm just going to go home. I'm going to do a
mhm,
commercial, and I'm going to call it a
mhm.
day. I don't,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
I
get it.
totally agree with that. And the thing is, too, I mean, Dak is I've been saying for a while, and everybody's been laughing at me when I'm saying this, but I think Dak should call his own plays. I just do. I think he would. I think he'd be
Oh,
better at it.
Dave, I don't
I
think
mean,
he would.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
think
know
he
it's
would.
not. I mean, he's been there 7 years. He knows the system. I mean, if it doesn't work, you tried it. But that's just me.
Yeah, I got to disagree with that one, Dave, because even when you're given a West Coast offense is very fast to understand. You got to make the right reads, you got to make pre-snap adjustments. You go to the
Mhm,
line, like I hate saying this every show, but you go out to the line, you give a hard count, you look who's coming, the jack linebacker, the Mike, what kind of zone they're playing, 2-man
mhm.
zone, safety's coming,
Well,
where
well,
they're
like you
coming.
say, take what the defense gives you. You say that all the time. I mean,
Yeah, but
you know.
he's got to make that read, Dave, where he sees, a linebacker coming or a safety blitz, they're giving that little jump there. He's got to call
Mhm,
that. He's like, hey, Steele, you pick up him, hey, back, if it's a running play, you're not going to run against an 8-man front. You're going to call that, Pollard, you got him, you got Bosa coming off the edge, or you got, this guy coming off the edge here. He doesn't do that. That's what scares me about Dak right now.
I totally agree with that. Totally agree. I agree.
Yeah.
But Paul, tonight, you know what I want to see a lot of? And I've been saying this in our pregame show a couple times.
Are you going to say
And
the word Randy Cobb? I mean, what's his name?
no, no, no,
Cooks.
no. I want to
Cooks.
see a lot of Brandon Cooks. I really
You know
do.
what,
I
Dave?
want to
That's
see.
funny. Like, I went to the store today, not trying to be funny or an ass here, but I went to the store
Mhm.
today and I picked up milk, which I usually don't drink. And I turned it
Right.
around and you know who I saw in there? Brandon
Brandon.
Cooks. Yeah. He was on the
He was
milk
on the
carton.
movie.
If
Oh,
you find this guy to Dallas Cowboy offense, please call, 1-800 Cowboys. And I was like, 1-800 Cowboys, Dave.
hey, Tom Hanks was on the milk carton too, and big. So what are you gonna do?
Hey, well, it worked out pretty good for him. Look where he's at.
Exactly. Exactly.
But you're right, Dave. I want to see more Cooks in this offense too,
I do
because
too.
you really think about it, other than Lamb, Dave, I mean, Gallup, Cooks, where are
I
they in
know.
this three-headed?
Even and you know who I like, and they don't use him enough.
Who's that,
Mr.
Dave?
Tolbert. I love Tolbert. I'm a Tolbert
I
guy.
love Jalen Tolbert. When he came out, he was a high flyer coming out of here, and we've seen he can catch some balls, Dave. We've seen that, you know.
Oh, absolutely, and he can. I mean, he's very good at that. And Dak doesn't. Dak's just got to spread the field. I mean, it's do what you got to do.
Yeah. And you know what, Dave? I'm looking at it tonight, and I see who's. I'm looking at. I didn't see the inactive roster. There's a lot of people that's on IRs. Of course, Dallas is like all IRs basically.
Oh my
But
God, I'm sure there's tons of them.
yeah, but I mean, you got CD Lamb, of course. You got your starters, of course. You got Lamb, Cooks, and Gallup. Tolbert
Mhm.
is the second behind Lamb, which takes away
Okay.
a lot of playing time because I like to see him as. I like, you know what, Dave? I hate saying this, but I like to see him over Michael Gallup a little bit tonight.
I agree with that, and give me some Hunter tonight too. I want to see a little Hunter get that full. I want to see that. I like
You know what?
Hunter.
I want to say this. I think Hunter's going to get a little bit more playing time over. You said Deuce Vaughn might be out tonight. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it said it said something about Deuce was out. I don't know what's going on
Okay.
with that.
I mean, I want to see a lot of Hunter Lemke tonight at fullback because man, you got to go against his front seven for the Chargers tonight,
Mhm.
Dave. And I mean, they're stacked, Dave. I
Well,
mean,
the Chargers defense is ranked 32nd in the league. I think that's what I read.
yeah, but that front seven's
They're not
pretty
very
damn good.
good.
I mean, there's
Oh,
one
I'm
name.
not saying they're not. I
There's
mean,
one name called Bosa. You can't go against that.
oh, well, hey, the name Bosa. What can you say? The guy's a beast. You know.
The outside linebackers, I really like the guy I said on last week called Kenneth Murray. He played Oklahoma. He's a run and gun guy, very strong against the run, and of course you got Cole
Hmm.
back too. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
what he was before, Dave. But listen, those two linebackers right there,
Mhm.
solid right there on Joey Bosa, and Khalil Mack is on Joey Bosa's side. So you know, I think Kellen Moore talked to the defense this week and said, "Hey, listen, they like to play this way. I think if we can get
Mhm.
on Terrence Steele's side, you're not going to get through Zach Martin, but if you guys come on Terrence Steele's side and come off that double stunt there, that could give them a
Mhm.
little fits too."
Oh, sure, absolutely. Like I said, I want to see the offense on the field more. I just do. I
Yeah,
want to see Dak just run the offense, move
agree.
the ball, get into the red zone, and let's get some touchdowns and forget this 3-point stuff.
Agree. I mean,
You
you
know.
have to, Dave. That's the one thing. The offense has to, not go three and out. Get. I mean, hey, listen. Even if you don't score a touchdown or a field goal, keep the drive alive. Play
That
field possession because you can't have this
exactly.
defense on the field, for 30 minutes a game when your offense is only
Hmm.
putting out 10 minutes of productivity, Dave. You can't have
I
that.
think you're going to see a lot of Parsons tonight too. I'm excited to see him. He's going to do
Yeah,
his
they said
thing.
practice felt good this week. You can't keep a lion out of the game, Dave. He's untamed. He's going to go out there and go crazy. You know that.
This is true. This is
Mhm.
true. And I did hear that. I think it was Rico. Was it Rico? I think it was Rico.
Mhm.
No, so they said. No, it was on. I'm sorry, not Rico. Turpin. Turpin is actually good. He's active tonight. I saw
Yeah,
that.
I'm looking at that. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's active right now. Deuce Vaughn is out, Dave. He is out tonight. Asim Richards is out tonight.
Hmm.
Uh, let's see. Eric Stott's out tonight. Jahan Thomas, he's our safety, third string safety,
Hmm.
and we have Noah Igbine, our right corner. We just signed
Actually,
two.
I think they activated Wheat too, if I'm not mistaken.
Who's that?
Wheat, I think his name is. They just picked him up. I forget his first name. I think his last
Okay,
name's Wheat.
okay.
Wheat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Pretty
I don't
sure I
see
saw
his
that.
name on here. I don't see his name
Okay,
on here.
maybe I thought they activated him tonight. I'm not sure about. Maybe.
I mean,
Okay.
our starters are playing. 22 starters are playing out. On both sides of the
Is
ball
is
here tonight.
Tyron active tonight? That's all I want to know.
Dave, don't say it. Don't jinx us. We still have an hour before the game. Do not, Dave. Dave. No,
I'm not
no,
jinxing. I just asked if he was
no.
in.
Dave,
So,
let's not mention his name. We can say Tyler Smith. We can't say the other guy.
all right.
Okay.
Are both Smiths active? How's that?
You still put a whammy on him, Dave.
No,
yes,
it didn't.
yes, he is active, Dave. He is active. I hear he's
Okay,
playing. He's not on the sidelines eating hot dogs this week.
just check it. Just check it.
But I think this. I think we can. I like this game coming in tonight, Dave. I think we can move the ball. As you said, the Chargers are in the back end of the defensive category here, stat wise.
Mhm.
They're
That's
the
what I
bottom.
read. I thought they were 32nd in the league. That's what
Yeah,
I
they're
thought
in
I
the bottom.
saw.
They're in the bottom half. I think we can move the ball here. What they do is, of course, they do have Bosa, of course, Khalil Mack. The back end is what concerns me a little bit because I love Derwin James as safety. He's a hard hitter. He's a ball hawk. He makes
Hmm.
mistakes though in his head. Stupid
Right.
bonehead mistakes. But
Hmm.
the one guy I think we're going to pick on today, I really think we're going to pick on Michael Davis, their second corner, which is starting
I'm
tonight
okay with that.
because you got
I'm
Asante Samuels Jr. too on the other side.
Oh,
So.
that's right. I forgot he was with them. That's right.
They have him. I mean, he's a good, legitimate corner. I actually wanted him coming out in the draft 2 years ago.
Yeah, I
But
forgot about Sante. I
yeah,
really did.
he's a good corner. He's a ball hawk, and I think the
Mhm.
thing is to me where he doesn't play slot, Dave. Okay, that's where
Mhm.
Derwin James comes in the game to play slot. I think if
Right.
you move Lamb into the slot and you put a Gallup, a Tolbert, a Brandon Cooks on Asante Samuels,
Mhm.
make him move around on the ball. I think that's where our adjustment should be. We just got to go out there and play X and O, matchup wise. It's got to be a chess match tonight, Dave.
Yeah, I agree. Just move the chains. Move the chains.
Exactly. You have to. Now, the
Mhm.
other thing I want to talk about, Dave, is I'm going to pay respect to a guy tonight. One of our players. I had to pull this one out, Dave.
Van Der Esch?
Yeah, I got to pay respect to him.
Wow. Yeah, he's out 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, I had to pull that jersey out, Van Der Esch tonight. Now he's out 4 to 6 weeks, Dave. Now
Yeah.
they moved up Now, this is kind of a little scary, Dave, because we've seen that one game. I love this kid playing safeties, of natural safety. Marquise Bell is taking Van Der Esch's spot tonight.
Yeah, the kid the guy they just picked up during the week. He's not on the active roster today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so Marquise Bell, I think, is taking his spot.
Yeah, he's a starter, projected starter tonight. I'm looking at the starters.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, Hayes is his name. Is it Hayes?
I don't even. He's not even on the roster.
Yeah, the guy they picked up from Tennessee. He was a He was with Titans.
Okay. Now, the one thing, Dave, remember we talked about this last week. We talked about the signal caller. Marquise Bell never played linebacker, starting basically, played position, never started calling the plays. The green dot here. Micah Parsons, he can call the plays, but I said last week, you don't want to have the defensive end calling plays where he's going to move on the ball. Damon Clark is the signal caller tonight.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
I was smart. I love that category where he's in there. He's a solid running back. He can play the run. The only thing that I can see tonight is a disadvantage, Dave, is Marquise Bell playing Mike linebacker outside. He's light.
Yeah.
He's very light.
Yeah. Yep. I gotcha.
I mean, I hate saying this, but that Austin Eckler guy, he's not a bad running back, and he can put some power to you.
Oh, absolutely. Sure he can.
So I think
Austin Eckler's a very good running back. That kid can run. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, the one person I think is going to get a lot of playing tonight, he's been getting a lot of mopped up time, Dave, but Sam Williams. I think we see a lot of Micah Parsons go into that linebacker position and bringing Sam Williams in Micah.
Sam's a hard hitter. I mean, he can hit people.
Yeah, he's smart. He's fast. I think he's like a Micah Parsons. Nobody is Micah Parsons. So I'm going to say
nobody's Micah Parsons.
He's like a Micah Parsons 3.0. We're going to skip the 2 and go to the 3.
Part 2.
Yeah, not even the 2. We'll go to 3. But
part 3.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what's going to happen tonight. I think he does go back to the linebacker position because of the fact that you got to have someone strong on the linebackers. Like I said, Mark Bell is very light playing linebacker. I think he's like 190, and that's not what you need for a linebacker.
Not to break what we're saying here, but is Hendershot in or no? Is he still out?
Let me see. I can look at it right now for you. No, he's on IR, Dave.
He's still on IR. Okay.
Yeah. Tonight, we have Jake Ferguson starting, and then we have Luke Shoemaker.
Okay.
Going to be our third. Hendershot is out, so we can run, Ferguson, Shoemaker, and McKeon tonight.
I'm okay with that.
I am too. I think we're going to see a lot of if Bosa gets through Terrence Steele a lot or on that side, or against knock on wood, he's playing tonight, he stays healthy. Tyron Smith. If he gets in there when Khalil Mack comes off the edge there, I think you're going to see a lot of personnel where Shoemaker comes in.
I forgot about Khalil Mack. Oh, man.
Yeah, if he comes in, I think they get pressure out there. I think that they're going to run a 12 personnel. They're going to run a little double tight end because you got to help. We've seen that in the Eagles game, Dave. Joe's comment here. Let's say his comment real quick. Joe Sullivan checking in. What's going on, fellas? What's up, Joe?
Sully, what's up, baby? I'll see you tomorrow night.
Definitely. Joe's got a big game tonight. His Phillies are in town, in town playing tonight. He says the Kellen Moore, game. Exactly. We talked about that.
The Kellen Moore game. Okay.
Yeah. It basically is. I mean, he knows the team in and out. He knows everything about this, Dave. But what I was saying
what I
was saying about the chipping, Dave, we watched the Eagles game this week, okay? Man, the running backs can't block anybody.
You know what? Yeah, well, when they lost Lane Johnson, that was a big loss for them.
It is, but Dave, you got to remember, you got to make adjustments too. I mean, if you know what, you lose your best run supporter there in Lane Johnson. You know what? Hey, I don't have a guy that's equal to him. Like we talked about Micah Parsons, 2.0 here. Going to Sam Williams 4.0, whatever. But you got to put a player out there. Okay, you know what? He's not Lane Johnson. They're going to get through him. Well, you know what? Be smart and put a tight end out there. Put another tight end out there to help out.
I totally agree with that.
So I think that's going to be happening tonight.
They had who was it? AJ Brown had a great day yesterday. My God, that guy catches everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, they're so dangerous in and out. But Mr. Hurts didn't have a very good day yesterday. So
no, he didn't. Joe says coaches have to adjust, find a way. Jets defense is top 5 to 7. I agree. I mean,
they're very good. Yeah, the Jets defense is very good.
They're very good. I mean, even regardless, they were missing 2 safeties. Regardless that, I don't care about that.
I know Sauce was one of them. Who was the other one?
I forgot what his name.
I know it was Sauce. I know Sauce was one of them. I didn't know the other one.
Exactly like Joe said. You got to make adjustments. If you're getting beat on the edges here, you know what? Hey, you got to play man on man here. You got to bring a tight end to solidify that side because if you're getting killed, run a chip block, run something because your backs ain't cutting it, man. That's for sure. Yeah. But there we go. Eileen said, thank you for tuning in, Eileen. Eileen's a Jets.
Oh, DJ Reed. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. See, I knew she'd come through.
And Eileen,
Hello,
you know
Eileen.
what?
Congratulations to your Jets. I want to say congratulations to your Jets yesterday. That was a very big win for them.
And you know
Absolutely.
what, Dave? I think in honor, I think on three we should do Jets. Jets. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jets. One
J-E-T-S.
Jets. Jets. There you
Jets,
go, Eileen.
Jets.
Just for you. Just for you, Eileen.
That's for you, Eileen.
Exactly. Joe says Jets have many QBs. Look, except like Mahomes, Jets have had many QBs. Look into. Yeah, I agree.
Including, yeah.
You know, but you play who's on your schedule, Dave. You have play who's on your schedule, of course, but.
I totally agree with that. You play who's in front of you.
Is there anything that scares you tonight, Jay?
Anything that scares me tonight? Bosa scares me tonight. Yep.
I agree.
But Bosa scares me, and Eckler. Eckler's always a force.
Mm-hmm. Joe says, "Hate the Eagles lost, but it was to my side peeps, the Jets." Hey, when you got season tickets, you want certain teams.
And you know what's funny? And we forgot about Keenan Allen too. Is he active?
Yes, he is, Dave. Yes,
I figured he was. Yeah.
I mean, they're full strength, Dave. The person that really scares me. Okay, he's not.
If you say Justin Herbert, I'm going to scream.
Well, no, he does. Okay, Dave. He's not on my top priority list. He's not my top gun.
Okay.
There is one guy that scares the living shit out of me. He's a rookie, Quentin Johnson.
He's a rookie. Oh, Quentin Johnson.
Their wide receiver from TCU.
Okay.
This guy, Dave, he can take the roof off you. So, man, I'm telling you, you better stay tuned in that back end. Javon Curse, who's been getting beat a lot, Dave. Been getting beat a lot.
Yeah, J-Ron. Yeah, he has been lately.
I know he's your boy, but he's been getting beat.
He is my boy. You know I like J-Ron Curse. Come on now.
That's what I mean. Him and Hooker better stay on point tonight, because you get this guy behind the second level, this guy can take the roof off you in a second.
I'm more Curse than I am Hooker, but it's all good.
Yeah, I know you are. But
I'm a Curse guy.
But you know what? The funny thing, Dave, this is one thing that I don't understand. I'm looking at the active roster tonight, and the chart is this. This is what bothers me. Why is Donovan Wilson behind Javon Curse?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
I can't answer that either. I mean, the way Donovan Wilson plays, he's the back end general. You have Parsons up the front.
I just hope maybe Donovan Wilson is. He's not 100% healthy though.
He's not 100%. That's that is true, of course.
That could be why, because he's not. I mean, he's about 65, 70. He's not 8.
Yeah. And matchup wise, the other person that's going to scare me is their tight end. We always struggle with the tight ends, and that is going to be where a rookie, not even a rookie linebacker, Dave. It's his second year playing Marquise Bell here, but he's only played one game at linebacker, and that Mike linebacker is going to have to cover a tight end in progression routes.
Yep, you got that right.
Right to the point here. Mike Laura checking in. You can check out Mike every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. on PM and AM. He says, ever the tight end, he's always open. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Tight ends in this league are a undervalued appreciation level. You look at all these.
How you doing, Mike? Thanks for checking in.
You look at the tight ends for a lot of teams, and a lot of teams don't really cover the tight end that well. And Dallas is one of them, Dave.
Oh, we've seen that over the past few seasons. We've covered tight ends.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, look, I don't want to go back to last week, Dave. Four.
Last week is done. Forget that.
Dave, it's over. I still hate that, Dave. 3 looks, 3 touchdowns.
I know.
To a tight end, Dave. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Mike says he's good, Dave.
That's it. Good to hear, Mike. I'm glad you're doing well.
Yeah.
Say hi to Jamie for me, Mike. Tell Russ and I.
Congratulations on getting your CDL, brother. I read that.
Mike, I just heard that. Congrats on that. That's awesome. Definitely. Good job.
But Dave, what do you see in this game tonight, Dave? Honestly,
we got to put points on the board. No, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got to score touchdowns, and we got to put at least 20, 28 points on this board to win this game.
Yeah, exactly.
I got.
Yeah, Mike, congratulations. I said that. Yep, thank you.
Yeah, Mike, congrats. That's awesome. Awesome.
Definitely.
We'll do.
Yeah, but the red zone, brother.
Points on the board. Yes. Dak's got to control the offense, get it going. It's just move the ball, move the chains, get some first downs, put the ball in the end zone, a couple field goals here and there. We'll call it a day and win this game.
Dave, I don't like what you just said. Couple field goals. I don't want any field goals.
I'm saying between touchdowns and field goals. Give me two touchdowns, couple field goals. We're back in. No big deal. We're good.
All right. What scares me the most about this game, Dave, is what I see is, Kellen Moore, he knows how to play calls. He's very innovative. He knows the roster. You know
Mhm.
damn well he was in that defensive room saying, "Hey, this is where Dak struggles. You show him this look. You show cover two. You reverse that to a single high safety. Dak has
Mhm.
reads where he can't understand certain things. You know damn well he was in that defensive room talking about that right now to put them in position to.
Yeah, but Dak's probably he was probably in the he's probably looking at film all week. I'm sure he was.
Dave, I hope so. I hope after that game last week, his ass better be in the game, the film room
I'm sure it
24/7,
was.
because
Yep.
I tell you what,
Well,
that defense,
we, we know what the Cowboys do sometimes. I mean, a lot of times if they lose one, they bounce back next game. So that they've been doing
Dave,
that for years.
Dave, I hope so. On the road here Monday night, all eyes on, Dallas, of course, each
Yeah,
game, but tonight it's
prime
even
time,
bigger,
baby. Let's go. Come on.
but hey, listen, all I can say, Dave, is everybody's active tonight. I'm happy about that. The only inactive person is Deuce, which goes, to show me a little,
And
it's okay.
and Leighton, of course.
Yeah, Leighton, of course, there's IR people. I'm looking at it now. There's IRs all over the place with this team. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All over.
it's amazing. This.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only inactive person for the Chargers, they have all 11 starting tonight, offense and defense. Oh, I'm sorry, the free safety, Loa Gilman. He's not going to be, and he's actually from Notre Dame. He's not playing tonight. But
Okay.
I think the Dallas Cowboys can win this game tonight, Dave. If they play Dallas football, defense plays.
Let's play Cowboy football, man. Get
That's
to Justin Herbert a lot, often and early and often. Sorry,
You gotta, yeah, you got to make him. You got to make him. Beat if he's going to beat you with the arm, let him beat you with the arm. We know he can throw the ball, but that defense, the defense has been playing, Dave. Last week they gave up a lot of points, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to put this all on the defense last week, even though they shit the bed. But you got to get that defense off the field by letting this offense continue to run, Dave. You know what I mean?
My question to you is: do you want the ball first, or do you want to play defense?
You know what, Dave? If it's me, as a coaching standpoint, the way I looked last week, what was the part of the game? The offense or defense?
I say that one more time. I lost you.
Last week when we played the Niners, what was worse, offense or defense?
Offense.
I'm putting the offense right on the field tonight, Dave.
Okay.
I'm going out
Yeah, I
there.
mean, offense went 3 and out in the first series. It's terrible.
Yeah, exactly. Don't remind me, Dave.
I'm just saying. I'm recalling what happened last week.
No, I know, Dave. You just made me feel bad tonight, Dave. But no, it's true.
I didn't mean to say. I'm just saying what they did.
No, but exactly to your point. I want that offense out there right now because you know what? Hey, you looked like shit last week. Well, you practiced 6 days this week. You had an extra day of rest basically coming in here. So 5 days of game film, 5 days of practice, 1 day travel. Get on the field.
Defense was on the field the whole game. It felt like the whole game. Every time I turn around, defense on the field.
Dave, I said that last week. It's like, Dave, if you're, let's just say you're Dak Prescott and you go 3 and out. I'm Micah Parsons, which, damn, if I was Micah Parsons, I'd be the man. But
I'd be in his face like, come on, bro, give me at least 5 minutes.
That's what I was saying. That's what I said last week. These defenses, they're elite. They can play ball. But, Dave, if, I'm out there, and especially a goal line stop, Dave, if I get a goal line stop at the 1 yard line to prevent 7 points, at the offense like the Niners, I'm running off that field hyped up, and I'm going right to your face, Dave, and I'm telling you, it's time your asses did something right now because, brother, do you see I need oxygen right now? I need oxygen. And then, Dave, 3 plays later, you're like, Dan Quinn's calling down, boys, get ready.
I know. It's like, because you just got off the field. I got to go back on again? What are you kidding me? Come on now.
They have to move the sticks, man. Dave, I'll tell you, I coach
but
up here.
The play of the game last week to me was the Jordan Lewis recovery. To me, I loved it. That was great.
I'm glad we got one play out of there, Dave.
McCaffrey got to the 1 yard line. Jordan Lewis took that ball right from him. I was like, yeah, that's my man.
But, Dave, you got to adjust. McCarthy has to adjust tonight because, Dave, this week we had a pouring rainstorm, and my football team's putting up 40 to 50 points each game up here. And
I hear you.
We won 12-0, Dave. Dave, I told you I love blowing the ball.
I was shocked when I heard that score. 12-0. Wow.
Dave, it was all mud. It was like playing in a pig pen. But Dave, I like throwing the ball like 30, 40 times a game. I run 5 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide.
Before you say that, did you ever see the movie The Best of Times with Robin Williams and Kurt Russell?
No, I've never seen that.
Go watch that movie and tell me that the last game they played in that game, it was a mud fest, like you were just saying. And you said that totally reminded me of that.
Yeah, Dave, I love throwing the ball. I didn't throw the ball one time.
They didn't either the whole time.
One time. And Dave, after the game, we won 12-0. And the first thing is, Dave, you remember what the parents gave me 5 boxes of? Do you remember that? Captain
Yeah, I think you
Crunch.
showed me.
Captain
Yeah,
Crunch.
that's right. You told me Captain Crunch, right? You said that.
Every
Yes.
time we score 50 points, the parents go out and they buy me Captain Crunch cereal, the special kind that I love. And
Do you eat Captain Crunch, or you like Captain Crunch?
oh,
I
I
forgot.
love Captain Crunch. It's my favorite, Dave. But it
Oh,
was
I'm a
funny after.
Frosted Flakes guy, but that's
Oh,
okay. Whatever.
it's fine. Next time I'll get some Frosted Flakes. I'll switch up. But it was funny after the game, Dave. I walked over. The parents are like, I was like, so I guess no Captain Crunch this week. And then one of the parents were like, you only put up 12 points. And I was like, here's the deal. You try running out in that mud and getting 3 or 4 yards, doing something for
Yep.
me. Okay? And they're like, no, we
Yeah.
get it. And it was funny this morning, Dave, when I woke up. I walked outside this morning. I got up around like 8 o'clock, went outside, got on the treadmill, went outside. Right in my mailbox was a box of Captain Crunch.
That's great.
And in a note on it, Dave, I should have took a picture. I should have posted it. A note on there that says, okay, we scored 12. We won 50. Next week, we want 62.
Wow.
Oh, man, I tell you, Dave.
Captain Crunch cereal. There you go.
It's
Yeah,
all
why
about
not?
it's all about adjustments, Dave. I guess look up comments here real quick before we get our final predictions till we get the hell out of here. Eileen
Yeah.
checks in real quick. Do you guys watch the Manning Cast broadcast if your team is playing? I don't think they are on tonight. I know I watch it sometimes.
I don't watch Manning's. No,
I
sorry.
do sometimes. If it's not a good game, I will watch it. I love how Manning, Eli and Peyton go back and forth because to me, when I watch Peyton out there, he's my favorite player all time, Peyton Manning. And when I see him talk about a broadcast, his funniest thing is, are you kidding me? Well, they better line up here. They better line up this. They better line up that. It's like listening to a coach, telecasting something, Dave.
Well, it's easy for them because they're sitting on watching it. Yeah, they know what's going on.
Exactly. They're proven quarterbacks. I hate to say it, but
Sure.
Eli, he's a damn good quarterback. I tell you what, I really like
Eli. Well, he's got his 2 Super Bowl rings. That's for sure.
Mike, you're banned from the show from now on. We can't stand you anymore. Mike says, I think the Bolts win 24-21 on a late field goal. Oh, damn.
Michael.
Mike,
really?
Mike,
Wow.
Mike, you came in here all nice to us, and then all of a sudden you shit.
I know, and now you should.
No, he keeps it real. I can see that.
Always keeping it real. Yeah.
Exactly. It's unfiltered, rolling off the chains. We're live. We keep it real. No sugarcoating. But Dave, before we get out of here, man, give me your predictions of this game, man.
I have 28-17 Cowboys.
28-17 Cowboys. Okay. Who's your player of the game tonight on offense?
Player of the game, I'm going to say CeeDee Lamb.
CD again.
Yep.
What a Cooks? I thought you meant Cooks, man.
I went Brady Cooks, but I think CeeDee Lamb has a good day.
All right. I'm going to go a little bit higher here. I'm going to go 33-27 Cowboys.
Oh wow, you got a high scoring game there.
I think it's going to be a little bit high scoring today because their defense.
Our defense is going to go up 27. Wow.
I think so, Dave. I think so because I think it's going to be late in. We're going to get up maybe like 12 points here in the first half here or third quarter, and I think Herbert's going to be throwing the ball around because. Dave, he is a good quarterback when he throws the ball. You give him time.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not. He's been around.
Yeah, and a lot of teams go like a soft defense in the fourth quarter if you're up. So I think that's going to be a couple points there for him too. But I think it's going to be 33-27 Cowboys tonight. I think we win tonight, Dave. And we go to 4-2 tonight because
that's what I want to see. 4-2.
You got to keep pace.
Let's get a win and get to the bye week, get healthy, and be ready to go.
Yep,
that's what I'm saying.
You got to keep pace. We were given a bone yesterday with the Eagles losing, so that was a bone given.
And San Francisco losing too. Huge.
Exactly.
Huge.
Exactly. I mean, they hold the advantage. The Niners hold the advantage. If we go to the top of the food chain here for the number one, they hold the rights because they did beat us, of course. But
I want to give credit to the Cleveland Browns yesterday. What a big win for them. That was a big win for them.
Yeah, I seen a lot of people say it was because CMC was out. Regardless of who CMC was in the second half, he was out. Debo was out. Listen, you got beat by a freaking PJ Walker, bro. You know what I mean?
He's got an oblique injury in his shoulder. That's what I heard.
Who's that? CMC?
CMC. Mm-hmm.
Well, damn, I wonder if his streak's going to collide because I play that bet every week. Will McCaffrey score?
I heard it's an oblique shoulder injury. I heard this morning.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? We ain't playing him, so it didn't help us this week, Dave.
Oh, I get it, but I'm saying, 1 week too late.
We just got to win tonight, keep pace because, like I said, we were given a bone last night, Dave, and the Eagles have a very tough schedule coming up right now.
What's funny though? What's funny? Everybody's like, "Oh, the Eagles supposed to beat the Jets," and it's a given. Didn't the Jets beat Buffalo in Week 1? Given Sunday.
I hate saying this because I'm probably going to clip this to Dan Connor, the NFL Pick'em show this week, which I would not be on this week.
Did he pick the Jets in the show?
I picked the Jets.
You did.
I picked the Jets as my upset.
Wow, I thought maybe Dan did. Okay,
He
okay.
took the Eagles. I took it. I said this is going to be a game here, and then he was like, Sauce is out, and I was like, oh, maybe I want to change it, but You know what? The Eagles don't look that great, to me right now. They win
You,
games.
I didn't watch the show. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't see all of it. I didn't know who's
Yeah, I
picked who
took the
picked
Jets.
who.
Yeah, but Jen on our show as well, the guest picker. She picked the Jets too. I picked the Jets. So
Oh,
that
go
was
Jen. Way to
yeah.
go, Jen.
Will be on our show this week as well because I won't be on this week. I have something to take care of in Philadelphia, so I will be down there. Jen will be taking my spot, of course.
Oh, wow. So it's
give,
with Jen
give him
and
hell.
Dan?
Yes, give him hell, Jen. Beat his ass like I do every week. But Dave, yeah, you got a little closer game than I do. We both basically the same position, but I got a little bit of high scoring game here. But Dave,
you're a little higher than I am.
Yeah, before we get out of here, game time's about 15 minutes. Carrie Underwood just called me. She said, "Paul, I'm going to be on in 15 minutes. Come down and watch me." And
Carrie Underwood, wow, you're rolling.
Yeah, I wish, brother. I wish. But,
yeah, you wish Carrie Underwood called you.
Hey, you already know, right? I mean, hey, a guy can wish, a 52-year-old guy can wish one way, right, Dave?
Carry or live, take your pick.
Dave, you know what? Real quick, what would you choose?
I'd take live.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just me. I don't know.
You know me, yeah, you know me.
I would go totally opposite. I'd go totally opposite of both of them. I go Britney, but that's just me.
Wait, Britney? What?
Britney Spears. I love Britney Spears. I'm a fan.
Dave.
Absolutely, true fan.
No.
Yeah.
No, Dave. No.
No Britney? No. Okay.
No, I can't go Britney Spears, man.
I'm a Britney fan.
I bet you are, huh?
You
know what, Dave? As long as you don't start saying "Oops, I did it again," okay?
No, hit me, baby, one more time. I'm a game. I'm fan.
You know what, Dave? Real quick, I do like the one video she has. Well, the "Oops, I did it again" the schoolgirl outfit.
I love it. I love it.
The other one was slave.
I'm a slave for you. Exactly.
Oh my God, Dave.
Or sometimes I run, sometimes I hide. I'm a fan of that one too. So.
Well, we could do a show on that, Dave. We could do a show on that.
I could. I told her, I said, I want to go see Britney one day. Like, she's like, well, you're on your own because those tickets are expensive. I'm like, I know, but hey, I'd go.
You know what?
I said, would you go? She goes, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll make you a deal. Here's the thing. You know, one of my favorite group all time, of course, is the Backstreet Boys. I'm a big Backstreet Boy guy, and
that's cool.
If they ever do a show with Britney and the Backstreet Boys, you and I will get some.
I'm down. I'd be there in a heartbeat. No, bro. Yeah, definitely.
But Dave, before we get out of here, what's the final thoughts on tonight's game, bro?
Eliminate the turnovers. Dak, no more picks. We're done with that pick stuff. Defense, get to Herbert early and often. I keep messing that up. Get to Herbert early and often. Let them make mistakes. Let's capitalize on the mistakes and get this win. 28-17, boys, call it a day.
Gotcha. I want to see a constant movement of the offense tonight. I think defense plays great tonight. I think they bend, but they don't break tonight. This offense is what I want to see. You know, if you win the toss, get the ball first, come out, demand the ball, move the sticks, keep this defense off the field so we can stay elite, stay healthy, move the ball. McCarthy, please outshine Wonder Bread Boy. Please outshine this kid tonight.
For the love of God, do it. Make Jerry look good.
Exactly. Make Jerry be the right decision that you got rid of Kellen.
The right guy for the job. Yep, exactly.
But Dave, hey, listen, before we get out of here, a couple things real quick. We will be on tonight, about 20 minutes after the game tonight. Myself and Dave will be giving you a post game. Tonight, whatever the odds are, whatever the outcome is, we'll be on tonight. No questions asked. We'll definitely be there. But Dave, before we get out of here, let's do some sponsors real quick. Okay.
Sounds good.
Jason 5, 1-800-HURT-123, Attorney Big Al, motor vehicle accidents, slip and fall, workman's comp, personal injury claims. He has you covered. One of the best top lawyers out there in Philadelphia. Known him for over 20 years. Actually, I cover one of his offices now in Pittsburgh. 3 criminal locations, Philadelphia, Cherry Hill, and Pittsburgh. No recovery, no fee. Mention out of the box, and I promise you'll get the 33 and 3% discount if we take your rate, of course. Also, guys, you love coffee. Here it is. Monkey Cold Coffee, one of the best coffees out there, if not the best coffee out there. The evolution of flavor-infused coffee, the newest blend, organic blend, Peru, La Florida. Make sure you use promo code OTBS Sports at monkeycoldcoffee.com. Also, they have bourbon chocolate chip, toasted coconut rum, Samaritan blend. Get your T-shirts, your mugs, your K-cup diffusers, cold beer diffusers, whatever you want. They got you covered. And last but not least, guys, here's a schedule. My God, we got something for everybody. Look at this. It's all there. Take a look at it. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you see us out there. We are there. It is us. Make sure you subscribe, of course. So, Dave, and you know what? I do want to say one thing. I do want to give a shout out to one more person who's going to be doing a show tomorrow.
I want to give a shout out too, but go ahead. Oh, wow.
Of Rangers on Ice tomorrow with Dan. Weekly show. It's usually going to be on Tuesdays, but it will change during the Rangers schedule. If there's a game on, we'll switch it to another night. But Dan will be bringing you the Rangers on Ice tomorrow night. And, of course, starting next week, Dave, we're going to be doing some Sixer talk pretty soon.
Wow, Sixers. I'm excited. A new coach, well, not new team, but a couple new guys on this team. I'm looking forward to seeing some Sixers. I really am.
Dave, I just got one thing about the Sixers, man. If I get aggravated, and I want to cause turmoil and cause a trade.
Oh, there's a little scuffle going on here before game time. Look at these guys going at it.
Who is it?
Don Fowler and Asante, I think Asante Samuels.
Number 22?
Yeah. 56 is going. Yeah, it's crazy. Wow.
Just do me a favor. Just make sure Tyron Smith doesn't get involved because he'll break.
There's going to be some blood here tonight. It's going to be crazy. Here we go. Actually, I want to give a shout out tonight. My niece Katie, today's her birthday.
Hey, what's her name? What's her name, Dave?
Katie. Her name's Katie.
There we go.
Yes. Okay, and my niece and her husband Michael and Emily. Today's their anniversary, 14 years.
Hey, well, happy anniversary and happy birthday.
Yeah, so we had a birthday and a wedding at the same time. So it was a good day for everybody.
There you go. Congratulations, and here's to many more in both outcomes. Birthday and anniversary. So,
Yep.
Hey, exactly. Keep it.
And there is on a download. Did we hear about Suzanne Summers? Did you hear about Suzanne Summers?
Yeah, Miss Steinmaster passed away.
Yeah, passed away. Rest in peace for that. A little sad.
One of my favorite shows, Three's Company.
Hey, Chrissy Snow can't go wrong, right? I
think every boy in the world had her poster on the wall at one point.
If they didn't, then something wasn't right.
Exactly. I bet you did. Her and Brittany.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I was one of the stupid people back in the day. My ex-wife bought one of those Thigh Masters.
It's funny. Her name on the show was actually Christmas. It wasn't Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, it was Christmas. It was Christmas Snow. Yeah, her dad was a reverend in the show. So
that's right.
When they named her,
I don't think I ever tried listening to her name. I was just looking at the show, Dave. And
everybody called her Chrissy, but her real name was Christmas. Yeah.
Wow, that's good knowledge there.
Hey, I'm a '80s guy on TV shows. What can I tell you?
Definitely. So. Well, Dave, you ready to get out of here? Because game's going to be on in about 12 minutes here. And as we always say, Dave, we'll be back tonight around, say, 11:30ish, right around the area there. So
little Joe and Troy tonight. I'm excited. I love Troy and Joe. They're my favorite.
So, Dave, as we always say, brother, we are the 215 boys, and we'll be out. We'll see you in about 4 hours here. And as we always say, Dave, what do we say about them Cowboys?
Go, boys, go. Let's get that win tonight, baby.
You already know. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. We'll see you tonight.
Later.